So Jacek Kurski was already interested in a political career himself and even suggested that he take over his brother's job on the grounds that no one would notice. There was Jarek from Yaroslav. Now there's Jacek. Who can tell the difference? Jacek was, in his brother's description, always fascinated by the Kaczynski brothers, who were plotters, schemers, inventors of conspiracies, right from the beginning. At the same time, he was not particularly interested in the trappings of police conservatism, in the books or the debates that had captivated his brother. A friend of them, both, told me she didn't think Jacek had any real political philosophy at all. Is he a conservative? I don't think so, at least not in the strict definition of conservatism. He's a person who wants to be on top, and from the late 1980s onward, that was where he aimed to be. The sort of emotions that don't usually get much attention from great political theorists played a big role in what happened next. Jacek Kurski is not a radically lonely conformist of the kind described by Hannah Arendt, and he does not incarnate the banality of evil. He is no bureaucrat following orders. He has never said anything thoughtful or interesting on the subject of democracy, a political system that he neither supports nor denounces. He is not an ideologue or a true believer. He is a man who wants the power and fame that he feels he has been unjustly denied. To understand Jacek, you need to look beyond political science textbooks and study, instead, literary anti-heroes. You could look at Shakespeare's Iago, who manipulated Othello by playing on his insecurity and his jealousy. You could study Stendhal's Julian Sorel, who murdered his mistress when she stood in the way of his personal advancement. Resentment, revenge, and envy, not radical loneliness, form the backdrop to what happened next. Jacek eventually turned against Walesa, perhaps because Walesa didn't give him the job he thought he deserved. He married and divorced. He sued his brother's newspaper several times, and the newspaper sued him back. He co-authored a fiery book and made a conspiratorial film about the secret forces lined up against the police right.